Hello, it's been such a long time since I've done a proper book review, and I'm going to start with a book that I read or finished reading a few months ago, and I've probably blogged about it, but I haven't YouTubed it. So here are my thoughts on another brilliant Liane Moriarty book called Truly, Madly, Deeply. I feel like I should have reviewed this because it's one of my favourites, and I absolutely love it. It's based around three couples, three families, and the central couple, Clementine and Sam, they have some kids, and she is auditioning to be a cellist at I think it's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Sydney. So she's working up to this. Now, at the same time, some friends of theirs, kind of dubious friends in the sense that she's always been friends with Erica and her husband, Oliver. Erica went to school with her, and Erica is someone that her mother, Clementine's mother, used to feel very sorry for because her parents were split, and her mother, Erica's mum, was a collector, a hoarder. She was embarrassed to spend time or invite friends into her house because of all the hoarding. So she used to spend a lot of time when growing up around Erica's house with her and her parents. So she kind of like feels like she's forced to be friends with her, even though quite a lot of the time Erica does get on Clementine's nerves. Erica, meanwhile, lives next to a couple called Vid and Tiffany. And Vid and Tiffany are a pretty cool couple who love to socialise, and they've invited all of the others around for a barbecue. So we get a lot of before the barbecue, on the day of the barbecue, after the barbecue, skipping back and forwards in a way that only Liane Moriarty is capable of cleverly doing, weaving nuggets of information in as the story progresses. And it's a brilliant story. Now, something tragic or, well, something that influences a change in their lives does happen at the barbecue, but there's more to it than that. There are issues around having children, there are issues around parents, and there are some just historic things. For example, Tiffany has quite a colourful work background, and that becomes important as well. So there are lots of things that weave together to make this a very contemporary piece of dramatic writing. And Liane does her usual thing where she doesn't write in the first person, but she writes in the close first person, in the close third person, where she's looking at the characters very, very closely, one at a time. So one chapter will be mainly looking at how Clementine's behaving and reacting to things, and then you'll move on, say, to Erica. And I love that style. She's done that quite a lot with many of her books, like Nine Perfect Strangers and so on. This book, it keeps you interested. There's not a hugely dramatic thing happening at one point, but the story is fascinating enough, and there's a lot of mind play and a lot of back and forth, and there's a lot of mental health issues as well discussed. So it's a really colourful, fascinating, relevant modern day story, and I suggest that you check it out because I definitely give it a full 5-star rating.